Good morning students. Up to the last lecture we have studied about the electrons. Okay, electrons are the negatively charged particle, okay, which are present around the nucleus, okay, which are revolves around the nucleus in some particular, you can say that path, some particular path. Okay, so now we have to see how that electrons are arranged in these circular paths, okay, how they are revolved and what about their energies. Okay, in previous lecture I think somewhat disturbances are there, some students are not clearly able to hear, so that is why we again take some short revision of the last topic. Okay, so electrons are the negatively charged particle. Suppose this is the structure of atom, okay, and around this atom what happen, these electrons are moved. Okay, so this is nucleus. Inside the atom at a middle position what happen, nucleus is there, and we know in nucleus protons and neutrons are there. Okay, and now these electrons which are revolve around this nucleus. Okay, so such a way that electrons are revolve around the nucleus. Okay, so we have to see one thing, that okay, these are the path of electrons. Okay, so whatever the electron number is present inside a one particular atom, okay, so that all electrons are revolve only in one path. Okay, or whatever the suppose 10 electrons are there, okay, then these 10 electrons are revolve in this first path, or out of 10 4 or 5 electrons are there, or 6 electrons are there. Okay, so actually there are not all electrons are revolve in one path. Okay, if number is more than 2, okay, 3 4 5, then there are some rule on that basis, okay, that electrons are added in these paths. Okay, so all electrons are arranged around the nucleus in one systematic manner, one particular manner, and some rules are there. According to that, they all electrons are revolved around the nucleus. Okay, so first of all we are see, okay, we are say that these are the path of electrons. Okay, this is the one path on which electrons are moved, this is the one path, okay, and this is the one path, okay, on which electrons are moved around the nucleus. So that path are called shells. What? Shells. So this path of electrons which are revolve around the nucleus, that path is called as the shells of electron. In that shells these electrons are added. Okay, now the numbering is also given to these shells. Okay, we are yesterday in the last lecture also we are see there. Okay, this first shell, okay, now this is the nucleus and this is the closest shell to nucleus. Okay, that is the first shell. Okay, first shell. Okay, the numbering of that shells are given by using some alphabetical some words. Okay, so look at first shell generally called K shell. Which shell? K shell. So this is the first shell, this is the second, this is the fourth, and in some atoms generally 4 or more than 4 shells may be there. So that depend on the number of electrons. So first shell name given is K shell. Okay, then this is the second shell. Okay, after K which letter is come? L. So the second shell is called L shell. Okay, K L. Then the third shell, letter after L, what? N. Then the third shell, which name of that third shell is N shell. Okay, now suppose fourth shell is there. Okay, then name to that fourth shell is N shell. Okay, letter after to the N. So such a way that numbering to the shells are given according to this order. start from K. Okay, this is the closest cell to nucleus. Okay, and the name given the closest cell to the nucleus, that is the K shell. Okay, so K is the first shell. After K, which letter is come, that is the L. So to the second shell, L shell is generally name is given. Then third shell, after L, which letter is come, N. N. Okay, so N shell is the third shell. Then fourth shell, after N, which letter is came, that is the N. Okay, so such a way that fifth, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, whatever the shell number is there. Okay, according to that, after K, that letter's name is given to that particular shell. Okay, but here you have to remember, we have to start the numbering. Okay, or giving name from first shell. First shell is which shell? Cell which is closest to nucleus. Okay, the cell which is on first number from nucleus. Okay, that shell we give name K shell, second L, third N, fourth N. Okay, so such a way that according to that way we have to give names to these shells. Okay, so that is the one part, that is the which name we have to given to shell. Okay, K, L, M, N, such a way that letters are called generally names of the shell. Okay, but you have to remember only we have to start to give name first shell from nucleus. Okay, name of the first shell is K shell. According to that we have to give names to the different shells. Okay, that is the one part. Now the second part, that is the whatever the electrons are present in one atom. Okay, that are also we discussed. Okay, we say that this all electrons are revolve or move in these shells. Okay, that is okay. Now suppose total 10 number of electrons are there. Okay, then one maybe say that why not this all of 10 electrons are not move in first shell. Okay, what all 10s not move in second shell or not in third shell. Okay, so look at there is also one rule. According to that, the number of electrons are present in particular shells that can be defined. Okay, so the maximum holding capacity of each shell is that is fixed. Okay, that much maximum number of electrons can be stay in different shells. Okay, how that is also we have to see. Okay, so that we have to see the one formula. Okay, the maximum number of electrons in shell is given by 2n square. That a formula we have to use. Okay, and that n is what? This n is nothing but the shell number. N is nothing but the shell number from the nucleus. Okay, so this is fixed now. Okay, by using this formula we can fix how many maximum number of electron can be stay in one particular shell. Okay, look at this formula we have to use to calculate the maximum number which is present in particular shell. Now look at, we will think about the first shell. Okay, this is this first shell. Suppose this column we will make maximum number of electrons. Okay, so look at here, this is the first shell. Formula tells us the maximum number of electron in, now we calculate first shell. Okay, so 2n square is the formula, where n is what? This n is nothing but the shell number. Now look at first shell, that is the K shell. Okay, K shell which is at first number from nucleus. Okay, so number of K shell is how much? First, so 1. So instead of n square we have to place what? 1. So it will be 2 into 1 square 1, so it will be 2. So maximum holding capacity of a K shell, that is how much? 2 electrons. Okay, it means that maximum number of electrons which are stay in a K shell, that is the first shell, that is how much? 2. More than 2 electrons will not stay in first shell, that is the K shell. Now same formula we have to use for the second shell, that is the L shell. Okay, now formula is what? 2n square. Okay, now we have to find the how much maximum electron can be stay in L shell. Okay, now formula is 2n square. Okay, now then n is a shell number. Okay, so now L is shell number of L is how much? 2, because it is at second position from the nucleus, where we have to use formula 2n square, where n is what? Shell number. So for the L shell, okay, this n is how much? That is the shell number is how much? 2 square. Okay, so this is the 2 into 2 square. Okay, 2 square is how much? 4. So 2 into 4 is how much? 8. So maximum number of electrons which can be stay in a second shell, that is the L shell, is how much? 8. Okay, now same way we have to find out the maximum number of electrons which can be stay on third shell. Okay, third shell we give name N shell. Okay, so in N shell, how many number of maximum electrons can be stay there, that we have to find out now. Okay, so 2n square, that formula we have to use, where n is what? Shell number. Okay, so shell number for N shell is how much? 3. So instead of this n, we have to put 3 for N shell. So this is the 3 square. Okay, instead of n, we have to put what? Shell number. We are talking about M shell. Okay, so for M shell, shell number is how much? 3rd. So instead of n, we have to put this 3. So this will be 2 into 3 square is how much? 9. Okay, so 2 into 9, that will be 18. So maximum 18 electron can be stay there in the this third shell. Okay, and now we have to talk about the fourth shell, that is the N shell. Okay, so now look at N shell is, look at KLN. Now N, suppose this is nth shell. Okay, so number of nth shell from nucleus, look at, we have to start from nucleus. K shell is the first, L shell is the second, M shell is the third, and N shell is the fourth. Okay, K, L, M, N. Okay, so N is fourth shell. Okay, now, okay, maximum number of electron can be present in nth shell, that will be equal to how much? That we have to find out now. Okay, so look at, instead of n, we have to put what? Shell number, and we know n has shell number how much? 4, because it is fourth shell from the nucleus. Okay, so instead of n square, we have to put 4 square. Okay, we know 4 square is how much? 16. This 2 remain as it is. So 2 into 16 is how much? 32 electrons will be there. Okay, so in an nth shell, how many electrons are there? Total 32 electrons are there. Okay, now again in somewhat atom, another one shell is there. Okay, so in that shell, look at that shell number will be 5th. How much? 5th. Okay, so again by using this formula 2n square, n is what? Shell number. Okay, so the 5th shell, n square will be equal to how much? Here will be 5 square. Okay, 5 square is how much? 25. 25 into 2 how much? 50. So suppose an O shell is there. Next shell is O shell. So in that O shell there are 50 electrons are there. Okay, so look at the capacity of electrons for each shell is fixed. Okay, above that capacity no electron can be stay in these particular orbits. Look at, in K shell maximum 2 electrons are there, in M shell maximum 8 electrons are there, N shell maximum 18, N shell maximum 32. You will never find in K shell 3 electrons, never. In L shell 8, you will not find 8 or 10 electrons in this L shell. Suppose M shell maximum 18 electrons are there, so here you will never find more than 18, that is a 20 electrons. Okay, so this is the maximum capacity. Okay, that much maximum electrons you will be find there. Okay, further exceed electrons you will not find there, that you have to also remember. Okay, so this is the maximum capacity of each cell. Above that electrons will not you will find there. Okay, so such a way that we can find out the capacity of electrons and how the distribution of electron is there in particular shells in the atom. Okay, so such a way that the capacity of each shell is fixed. Okay, and that capacity we can calculate by using this 2n square, that will give us the maximum number of electrons that can be stay in the given particular shell. Okay, so this formula will give us that the maximum number of electrons which can be stay inside the atom in particular shells. Also, that is the numbering system you have to remember. Okay, we have to start from the nearest shell from nucleus. Okay, and first shell name given to K shell, after that second L, third N, fourth N, 5 O, such a way that we have to use name of alphabets, but we have to start first from alphabet K, and first number is start from where? From nearest shell to the nucleus. From nearest shell we have to start. Okay, and such a way that we have to start from K shell, and this formula, by using this formula 2n square, we can calculate the maximum capacity of given particular shell. Okay, so these are the capacities of K, L, M, N shells, which are we calculate such a way that if somewhat greater shell is there, 5th, 6th, 8th number, that can be easily calculated by using 2n square, where a is what? Shell number. Shell number we have to give from nucleus. Okay, K shell is the first shell which is present from nucleus. Okay, such a way that we have to do numbering system. These are the maximum electrons which can be stayed in a particular shell, we can calculate. Okay, that is about today's lecture. Now tomorrow's lecture we have to start the important topic, that is the electronic distribution. Okay, how the electrons are distributed in one particular shell, that we have to see. Okay, how the arrangement of electrons, okay, they are not randomly arranged. Okay, so what rules are there? According to they are arranged around the nucleus. So how they are arranged around the nucleus. So that electronic configuration, that important part actually we have to see tomorrow's lecture. So today you have to remember this formula. In many competitive exams, this formula will be you have to use. So they directly give shell number. So you have to calculate the maximum capacity of that particular shell by using this formula. Okay. So remember 2n square is the formula. By using we can calculate the maximum number of electrons which are present in particular shell. Okay, so the remaining part we will see in tomorrow's lecture. Thank you.